is banning.
We are now here for our first match with Gen X United versus Saapdragon. Once again, I'm one of your favorite casters, iPrince, and tonight I'm joined by Scared Yet. How are you doing, my bro?
I'm doing extremely good, especially I've got you as the caster, and this is iPrince, guys, our guest caster for the night. And welcome to the spicy Jade Cup. We're in the fourth day, and of course, I'd like to mention a few of the sponsors, just like I always do.
Go for it.
Yeah. Oh, let me check. Who are they? They are Wisma Gaming.
Spicy you're gonna be losing some sponsor money here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Is banning.
Okay, so looking over to the bands, there goes down the Selena, of course, the respect band coming in for Void. Prince, I would like to fill you up on this one that Void Selena is just insane. Literally insane.
Crazy, right?
Oh,
I had my fair share of scary Selena literally predicting Warrior gonna move, and I'm like, what the hell is that arrow?
Insane.
I'm getting hit from miles
crazy,
away.
right?
And like when you get hit, you can just go to TikTok, watch a few videos, and then you die,
You'll be like just standing there waiting for your death, and you know that, and you're just enjoying the time. Okay, now let's look at the itemization.
is picking.
But now, as you can see here, Esmeralda first pick coming from the side here of Gen X. Interesting pick, especially that the Bakiro, Rafaela, the Benedetta is on the table, which is being picked now by Saapdragon here.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Going with the Rafaela, providing that insane mobility as well as the early game heal, as well as that Paquito. Just ban Paquito or pick Paquito, man. You just cannot leave it open. Why is Team Gen X United replying with a Diggy and a Jawhead, iPrince?
They're saying, you take the Rafaela? Okay, fine, we take the Diggy. But there's actually an interesting fact with this Rafaela. Did you know that from the last few weeks, Rafaela became one of the top 3 most used heroes in top mythic rank? Out of nowhere. Like, insane.
I actually saw that, and I was actually so happy to see that because I love the supports, not gonna lie. And when I was watching teams picking that Rafaela, Estes, Diggy, Angela in all those MPL matches, I was like just super happy seeing that. And there goes down Lunax for the side of Team Saapdragon right now. Their draft is looking really scary.
It is. I feel like the draft of Saapdragon has a lot of answers for the draft of Gen X. I mean, they picked the Lunox just so they have that instant burst for the Esmeralda here. So really, really smart draft coming from them at this point.
Absolutely, but Gen X United, they are strong themselves as well, because that Diggy that's going to give that shield to Esmeralda, combined with the ejector unstoppable force of that Jawhead, they'll be dishing out a lot of early game damage. So replying to that Rafaela's early game mobility, they're replying it with the Diggy and Jawhead combined. So it's going to be a match of the early game, I feel like.
Yeah, this carry ban actually feels a little weird for me because there's still Granger. There actually still is the Bruno that is very good with the Rafaela. And carry, she's not really that pick as much as the other marksman counterparts. So it seems like Gen X is gonna go here for the G Ranger together with a Chow. Oh, looks pretty good to me.
That was actually pretty good. G Ranger. I'm gonna use that.
I call them G Ranger. Like, there's also the G Rock.
My God.
Oh, I got those from the MPL Filipino casters.
Oh, okay. I usually listen to the Malaysian casters, but Team Saapdragon will reply with a Beatrix pick. I would like to fill up the audience on this one that Hide on Bush is a supreme Beatrix. So you're gonna enjoy this match a lot. Prince, just based on the draft, who would you be placing your bets on?
Oh, it's a tough one because I can see many ways in both teams can win with this kind of draft. For me personally, I'll give it 50-50 for now. But I'm kind of still leaning for the draft here of maybe Sapdragon just because they do have a lot of burst damage coming from the Lunox, Farsa, and then the Beatrix here.
I would
How about
totally
you?
agree. I would be jumping towards Team Gen X United in this match because I like their combination a lot. They've got that early game damage coming in from that Granger, that poke from Diggy combined with Jawhead. While for the late game they have got that tanky Esmeralda as well as that uh, what was her name? The girlfriend of Hayabusa? Yeah, that's Kagura.
Kagura.
Yeah.
But I kind of wish the Diggy should have been in like a Diggy feed here, especially that the mid laner coming from the side of Sapdragon is the Beatrix. Diggy probably, gonna be dealing a lot of damage at the start here if he went for the Diggy feed strategy. But it seems like they're gonna be playing legit here and just normal rotation coming from both teams.
Yeah, that's true. And in terms of rotation, I personally feel like that Team Snapdragon will be having the upper hand just because of that Farsa combined with that Rafaela. So yeah, they might win in terms of rotation, but in terms of the damage output, yes, they have got the potential, but Team Gen X United are not behind as well. And meanwhile, there goes down the first blood, and Paquito managed to kill Joyd in the top lane. Quite surprising there. I Prince.
Price because Paquito 1v1 is very good. But what was hurtful there was because the Jihad wasn't able to get level 2. And now Paquito trying to attack the Granger. A flicker in. A disrespect coming here, coming from the side of Snapdragon. And that is a 1-for-1 trade. Oh, Jihad wants more kills. Purify has been used by Restless here. And it seems like she's going to be running away here.
Oh,
She can.
I
She can
don't
run away,
know.
right?
I
Nah, she
guess
can. She has the healing prayers for everyone.
Exactly. She can just heal herself up and run away. There comes in Diggy. Seems to be in trouble right now. Farsa is not level 4 though. There comes in the slow effect. Diggy is super low. He will die by the basic attacks of those mages. Prince.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, if he didn't have Flame Shot there, if he had like Flicker, if he had the normal Aegis Diggy, he probably would have survived that one. But as you can see already, Farsa uses the further airstrike to deal a lot of damage, zoning the side here of Gen X for this turtle. But Anti-Mage not moving.
Okay, there's some problem coming in. I guess as the fight continues, Beatrix using her ultimate to finish that Diggy off Esmeralda with that falling star moon on Rafaela, and that's gonna be a free turtle for the side of Team Gen X United, I guess.
Yeah, because there was a slight, I think, internet issues coming from Anti-Mage there. Unfortunately, they were in good position there actually for the turtle. The Paquito was zoning out. He was 1-0, 1-1-1 in terms of the scoreline. I feel like if he didn't lag there, they probably would have taken that turtle. But sometimes stuff do happen, and Gen X capitalized on that error.
Yeah, I totally agree on that. Okay, Prince, since when Beatrix was launched, she was just like dealing insane amount of damage with a shotgun. So people used to build different builds on her, DHS and Blade of Despair combined with Corrosion Sight. And in your opinions, what do you think is the best build for Beatrix?
Oh, it's a very, very tough one. Because like the Beatrix that we have now is not the same as the one that was released. It's like a lot weaker. So I feel like from what I've seen from other, tournaments, I think it's still like a Blade of Despair build that is still the first item for Beatrix here.
Hmm.
Because the ultimate of that, I forgot the name of the gun. Is it like Renner? The one that deals massive amount of damage, the AOE,
Yeah,
where
I just call it.
she
I just call
shoots
it
like a
RCP.
bzung, bzung. I don't know. Like
Yeah, that's
like when you get close to her, like your HP is gone in seconds. I don't know what that con is called. I think it's Renner
yeah. I guess it's
or
Renner.
Whisker. I forgot.
The shotgun is Wesker. As the more closer to Beatrix you are, the more damage that she do. That is Wesker.
I see. I
All
don't remember the
right.
guns.
They actually named them pretty cute, and the way that
I
she
know, I
actually
know,
says
I
their
know.
names. All right, so we're back into the match again, and that's gonna be Turtle for the side of Team Gen X United, bringing down the goal lead of Saapdragon. Prince.
I mean, for me, right? Even though the turtle went to the side here of Gen X, it doesn't really mean anything because the side laners of Snapdragon are actually really ahead in gold. That's why even though the kill score is 3-4, they have like almost a 1,000 advantage here. Seems like there was supposed to be a team fight in the middle lane, but they just back off.
Yeah, they did back off. That was a disengage coming in, and I personally feel like that Esmeralda and George should switch lanes. Okay, there's a gank at the top lane, Prince.
He's not gonna be escaping that one. No way in hell. Especially that the Granger and the Diggy are rotating here in the bot lane to gank this Lunox. But it seems like, nope. They don't want to gank the Lunox and they just want to clear mid lane.
They're slowing down on the rotation. Esma seems to be in trouble as there goes in the Darkness ultimate. And oh, she actually managed to escape, but either she can defend this tower or she can give her life. No, okay, there's a rotation coming in from Diggy and Granger as well. Ooh.
That damage. Yikes. And the
Granger might
Farsa
be
ultimate there. Boom, boom, pow. They're just, they're just demolishing Gen X at this point. That was just blatant disrespect, The Diggy, they want to kill the Diggy again. It's dead. Ouch.
Dead again. That's literally ouch. And look at that Beatrix just, deleting the turret. not the tanks, not the fighters, suppose the turrets.
Like, during the release of the Beatrix, I've seen Beatrix two-shot the turrets, like really quickly. But now we can see here, Kagura trying her best to do some damage on this Rafaela, but it seems like they don't have enough to kill. And now Beatrix. Wow. That just hurts. Are you sure that's a marksman?
My god, she'll be back in the meta after this match, for sure.
That looks like a machine gun to me.
Seriously, and meanwhile, Johead's still being harassed in the top lane by that Paquito. And what I felt like was that Esmeralda and Johead should have switched lanes in the early game because I feel like that Lunox and Esmeralda is not a good match for her, and Johead was not able to do pretty good against that Paquito in his lane. He was being dominated. Meanwhile, there was a mega kill coming in. Diggy dying yet again. He's going 0-5, and it's not even Diggy feed.
Yeah, she should have just went Diggy feed in the first place. Lunox goes in now with the Chaos Assault and killing one person here. Diggy might be in trouble once again, but it seems like I don't know what game plan can they bring here now, because I really do believe that the early game was on their favor. I mean, they have Chillhead, they have Granger, there's a Kagura there, but slowly but surely they're just being demolished one by one because Esmeralda in the bottom lane almost falling down also.
And Johead falls down in her stead in the top lane, but the damage coming in from Farsa and Paquito combined. The rotation coming in from Team Snapdragon is the only point that they're having above the Team Gen X United, in my opinion, right now. Okay.
Oh, but that was a big shutdown there. They killed the Beatrix. A lot of gold being funneled to the side here of the Kagura. But, Granger is in trouble. Paquito, anti-mage in the backline, able to slay the Granger. And that is a 1-for-1 trade. A 2-for-1 trade in favor for the side here of Snapdragons.
Yeah, they just don't want to give in. They're just finding each and every opportunity to harass Team Gen X United right there. I feel like that if Team Gen X United holds on a little longer, then that Kagura will be fed enough to one-shot that Farsa, the one that's actually annoying the hell out of Team Gen X United, just because of the range, harassing her range, Granger as well as Johead just two-shotting them.
Yeah, but the more you say that, like they do need time, but Snapdragon are not giving them space. They're not giving them any hope in this game. They're just choking them. Stronghold every single lane at this point. Because look, they're looking to kill the Diggy again. What can Diggy do? He's forced to use Time's Journey just to escape from a Farsa ult. That is not a good trade. Farsa's ultimate is like 20 seconds. Diggy is like 27.
Yeah, I totally agree. And Look at the way that Paquito is just marking that Granger. He's avoiding everyone else. Okay, there goes in Kagura using the Yin Yang overturn, and she is literally deleted between those 5 people. That was not a good initiation coming from Kagura.
That was a suicide mission, if I may say. There were 4 people there. I mean, I play Kagura, like, you can't really do that. Especially if the enemy is fed. But
Seriously. Oh god, look at the Jawhead getting deleted by that Farsa. That was a beautiful gank coming in from Void.
I feel like this game is looking so grim already, looking really, really almost impossible at this point. They don't even have the front line to tank the Farsa's damage. Granger with the Death Sonata, unfortunately not killing the Rafaela in the back line. But look at this Beatrix already looking like a big monster.
Yes, exactly. And there goes in that feathered airstrike. Granger seems to be in trouble, and there he goes down.
What can you do? How can you... I mean, they have an umbrella, right? But how can you defend something that's coming from the sky? You can use the umbrella to defend something from the rain, right? But not like a fireball. Is that what it called?
You can't defend against those bombs.
Those bombs with the Farsa, right? What is your umbrella gonna do? That's only for rain, girl.
Ooh, look at that Jawhead. He was deleted yet again. Double kill for that Beatrix, and there goes down Diggy as well. Farsa with that legendary, and Luna seems to be in trouble. Really bad positioning. No, she gets off using her light ultimate.
Yeah, this game is looking really, really difficult to reverse the scores now, because it just seems like this game it's really just a big massive difference when it comes to skills, because the heroes coming from the side here of Genix isn't that bad, but Kagura goes in again. Anti-Mage maybe have overstepped his welcome, and now look at Beatrix.
That team combination coming in from the side of saapdragon.
Look at
Really
Beatrix,
good,
bro.
really good.
He's just walking in the base. He doesn't even care if you can kill her or not. She's gonna be spamming the stickers. Wants more kills. Show who's the dominant team here.
Yes,
They're just flashing their recalls.
That will be the game. Oof, what a way to end the match, Prince.
I agree with you in that one. It was a almost clean game coming from Snapdragon. I feel like Gen X probably could have done a lot more, especially because 3 of their lanes were actually losing. That's why it became so difficult for them to play. But GGWB for both of our teams.
Yes, I totally agree. I feel like this game was actually based on the early game. Who gets that early game lead and early game domination, and the one who gets the first 2 kills will be snowballing their way to the late game. And that actually went in favor of Team Snapdragon right there. The damage coming in from Farsa and Beatrix combined. Plus the way that Paquito marked that Granger. I mentioned in the mid game that if Esmeralda and Joad would have switched lanes, it would have been better, because in the bot lane, when Esmeralda was going 1v1 against Anti-Mate's Paquito, she was able to avoid the knockout strike from the Paquito because of her mobility, and she was actually winning that fight. So I think some things would have been different if that would have happened.
Yeah, and also another thing. I mean, if you're gonna pick Diggy and you're gonna die to a Farsa, why not just feed the Beatrix? Why not just feed Diggy? That's why Diggy is banning the MPLs, because of that strategy. I feel like, it would have been better, so much better, if they just played Diggy feed.
Yeah, I totally agree on that. Alright, that will be for the first match, guys. Team Snapdragon wins it against Team Gen X United, and they will be moving for the next round. Congratulations to the winners, and good luck to Team Gen X United for the future. That will be it from us casters. iPrince as our guest casters. A huge round of applause for him. Alright, there's no one to
And a
give it to.
huge round of applause for you too, my dude.
Thanks a lot. So don't you go anywhere, guys, because we will be back with another exciting match within 10 minutes. And stay right here, because iPrince will be casting yet another match, and I'm not going to tell you which one. Just stay here to find out.
Okay. Take care, everyone.
Your team is banning.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the second match of Day 4 knockout round of Spicy Jade
Your
Cup.
team
And
is
well,
banning.
this is a match between Nineback and Paina Squad, guys. And you will be watching this match with myself, Jenny, and my co-caster, Sugar Daddy.
Hello guys, what is up? Hope you all are doing well, and we are here with another amazing match between Nineback and Penna Squad.
Your team
So
is banning.
I don't know these squads that well, but I think it's gonna change tonight. They're gonna show some amazing gameplay, and we
Your
are gonna
team is
perhaps
banning.
know them from now on. And the bans seem pretty standard. From Nineback we have Matilda and Ziggy, and from Penna Squad we have Louis, and the second ban is ongoing. Jenny, what do you think about the bans?
I'm expecting a Paquito. I'm definitely expecting a Paquito or a... Whoa! I was expecting
Your team
Paquito or
is
Jawhead, but they are going for Uranus. Well, Uranus is annoying as well, but still, I do not know, is it wise to give away Paquito, or are they even... Is Nineback even gonna pick Paquito? They decided to go for Jawhead. So in this case, I guess it was a good trade. I guess it is a good trade if Pena Squad goes for Paquito, right, Sugar?
As a Paquito player, I would argue otherwise, because if you leave Paquito, you're gonna, it's like giving away a lane for free to the Paquito, because he's so damn OP with everything like CC, damage, the shields,
Your team
and they did not pick Paquito. What just happened? Oh my goodness, are they gonna give away Jawhead as well as Paquito to the Nineback squad? Are we gonna see a Jawhead and Paquito in the same team, bro? How did that happen? Oh wow.
Well, if that happened, I guess it will be the first time, right? Because Jawhead and Paquito in the same team is gonna be so OP. But okay, I guess they're gonna go for Olapu instead. And well, they already have two fighters, so I guess they're not going for Paquito, right, Sugar Daddy? And well, we'll be getting a pick from the red side, it is Pena Squad, very soon. Well, I'm disappointed that Paquito is not being picked. I would have liked to see Paquito in this match.
Bro, I am disappointed beyond belief, because I know how devastating a Paquito can be, bro, because Paquito is currently the most
team
OP
is
offlaner
banned.
in the game, and such a shame seeing no Paquito picks from either side of the team, while they both had the chance to take Paquito. But it's okay, maybe they have a plan, maybe they do have a plan with like there's combination and everything, but let's see what happens. But Carry is a good pick considering they
Your
have
team
got
is
three
banning.
tanky heroes in the Nineback squad side. So I would say the Carry pick is a really good pick for Penna squad. But I'm still very disappointed about the fact that Paquito didn't get picked, Jenny. What do you think? Will it get picked in the last two picks?
Well, if it happens, it's gonna be from the Pena Squad. I'm sure Nineback is not gonna go for another offlaner. And well, they're banning Esmeralda. I have to say, Team Pena Squad does not look to be very organized to me about the draft, because they did not really have to ban an Esmeralda, as Nineback has already got their two offlaners, and they're mostly gonna go with some support hero, right? With the support hero with some good range and burst and hyper. So Esmeralda wasn't really necessary. They could have banned some potential hyper. Well, we'll see how they cope up with that. And they are going to go for Chow. Well, Chow is good, and we'll see, right,
Your
Sugar?
team is picking.
Chow is a good pick, but I am not too confident about this show, because they have got two amazing and heavy offlaners who have the sustain, they have the damage, they have got the mobility. But I don't think Chow is a good pick for them. But let's see what happens. Maybe the Chow is really good at this game. But
Chow is good,
let's
and
see.
we'll see.
I would say Nineback is more organized. They have like everything figured out. They are banning everything the team lacks. So I'm gonna put my money on Nineback just because of the draft, Jenny. So what do you think? Like, does they have a fighting chance against Nineback and their amazing draft, or is it gonna be one-sided?
Well, yes, the draft definitely looks better on the side of Nineback, but The rotation and the fast rotation and everything does matter too. The gameplay matters too, and we'll see how both the squads play. Well, so far, yes, I will have definitely bet on 9 back, and well, they're going for a Lolita tank as well, and Tigreal. Well, if Vale and Tigreal have been in the same team, this would have been right so devastating for the other team, right, Sugar?
Yeah, Vale and Tigreal is such a great combination. They have got everything. They can like stun them, and then there's that huge burst from Vale's ultimate. And yeah, overall it would be nice, but I don't know how they will make Vale work with Lolita because I can't see that happening, Jenny. But let's see. It's still a possibility that they can make it work. But Selena and Jawhead in the same team, that's gonna be hella devastating because that amazing CC from Selena, if it hits the full range, it's gonna be 6 second stun, and there is Jawhead with his ejector and the ultimate. So it is looking really good for 9back. Just seeing the pick, but I think Pena squad can make it work with if they get their rotations right and everything. What do you think, Jenny?
Yep, I totally agree with you. Well, we'll see. They got the burst too. Have to say, Pena Squad got burst too, and they got good front line. You know, in late game, Dragon could be tanky enough to give a good front line to that carry, and they could just protect their carry or something. I'm hoping good competition, some intense team fights, and viewers, please keep sharing the stream. I'm sure you're gonna enjoy, and this is not the last match, of course. There are many more matches to come, and yep, just keep sharing and enjoy the match.
Yeah, so nothing too fancy going on in the match right now. They're just taking their buff. The hypers are just farming up to, and there's a little skirmish going on in the bot lane between the Jawhead and the Yuzong. So yeah, it's not like it's going pretty standard for now, but I would say Granger is a bit ahead on the farm because he has already taken both of the buff and is moving on to the jungle monsters while the carry is on her red buff. Here, Joe might cut the lane, but nah, I don't think they're gonna cut the lane. They're gonna ambush that Selena, and maybe they're gonna get the first blood or not.
Yep,
What do you think, Jenny?
almost first blood. Hey, look at them. They are playing good actually, despite the draft. Like they are playing good. Carry is farming alone, and Lolita and Vale, they are rotating real quick, right? And the way they were ambushing and owning up the jungle, and they did not waste time in the top lane. They have retreated from there, but seems like a gank is forming, maybe. But still, look at that. Team Red still looks better in comparison to Blue in the top lane, while in the bottom lane, Yuzong is just gonna retreat, I guess. But no, Yuzong seems to be in danger, and there you go with first blood. GG Selena, Yuzong is down, and it seems like Carrie is going for the turtle right now.
Yeah, a good first blood from 9back, and there is Carry taking the turtle. I don't think there's gonna be much of a competition from the 9back side because they don't have the heroes right now, and they have got all the sides covered up. They have map control, and they have the damage and everything. So it was a pretty easy turtle for Carry, but if they give all 3 of the turtles, it's gonna be bad for Team 9back, even though their draft is so good. But yeah, it's just light skirmishes going on in each lane, and Carry is just farming. But one point I'd like to add, Carry is a slow farmer in the early games, so it's not anything unusual if Granger leads the farm by some extent in the early games. Don't you think so, Jenny?
Yes, I definitely think so, and I'll have to say, like it happened in the last match that we have hosted, the Tigreal is wasting time with that Granger, don't you think? While Lolita and Vale, they are so in front. They are roaming around in the opponent jungle, ambushing, and look at they're going in for Selena. But yes, 8 has come. Chow as well as Carry has come. This is gonna be a kill, I guess, on Tigreal. Come on, Carry, you can do it. But no, I guess Tigreal is gonna escape maybe, but no, Carry is gonna manage that kill. Well, Chow managed to secure it, and Lapu Lapu manages to get a kill on Lolita. Carry trying to escape. Jawhead's gonna go in for her, and there you go. That is why you should not give Jawhead. Chow trying to escape, but I guess Selena is gonna manage a kill on him, and whoa, look at that, Chow. But god damn it, I thought he was gonna escape. That was so intense.
That is intense and that is a bit embarrassing at the same time after escaping and dying to a trap from Selena. But it's completely understandable. But that was a huge victory for Team 9 back in that gank in the upper jungles. So they're leading currently with 1,000 gold lead. And yeah, Penna Squad still got a chance because Carry is a mid to late game hero while Granger is an full game hero. He can dominate in the early games, he can dominate in the mid lanes, and there is a gank forming on, and the Lapu gets picked off by 3 of the heroes from Penna Squad, and I think they're gonna take some gold from the turtle and gold from the turret, and then they're gonna move into the turtle. What do you think, Jenny?
Yes, they are going for the turtle. Well, that first gank, I really thought Team Red was gonna benefit from it. I thought this gank was gonna favor Team Red, but no, it turned like Team Blue did so good in that gank. It's like a counter gank, and Tigreal comes in, but Carry got that second turtle. This is gonna be good for Carry. Well, Chao manages to get their hyper as well. Granger is down. Look at that. Their hyper is dying while Carry is getting the turtle. Well, I have to say, their rotation is good. They are doing good right now despite the draft, right, Sugar?
Yeah, they're doing amazingly considering the draft because as I see their draft is mostly a draft that is drafted for like the late game because there's Carry, there's Vale, and there is Yuzong. So yeah, despite that, they are doing pretty good in the early game. So, but I gotta add the fact that Cho is playing really good because he focused the objective. He did his job. He targeted the hyper from 9 back and he got the kill. So that was an amazing gameplay from the Cho. And there goes Jawhead. Maybe? Oh no. He escapes with his ejector and that, what is it called? Shield going on with the speed up and everything. But what do you think, Jenny? It's a 50-50 chance, I would say. But who do you think has the bigger chance of winning the game right now?
Well, I still think Team Red has got enough chances, even more than Team Blue, because they're going so good at the ganks, and Carry is gonna maybe get another kill, but Granger this time manages to get Carry down. This is good for him, and well, Team Red still looks heavier on Team Blue. Granger is gonna go down, I suppose, and there you go. Well, have to say, Yuzong can actually take Granger easily, right, Sugar?
Yeah, Yuzong has got that CC, he's got that huge burst coming in, and it is an abomination for any marksman. Yuzong is a nightmare for the marksman in the enemy team, but he gets stunned by the Selena. Amazing backup coming from Vale, and that was pretty good. But Jawhead comes in with that ultimate, and he gets the kill, and maybe Yuzong is gonna die here as well, and that was a bad move. He should have just gone for the tower, don't you think, Jenny?
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. They overstayed actually. Vale especially, he should not have stayed there, and because that was to be expected that they're gonna come for you, right? And Carry's still farming. Let's have a look at oh wait, is Granger gonna, this was the perfect time for Granger to take the turtle, and yes, Granger is going for the turtle this time, and yep, he's gonna take it easy though. And let's have a look at the farm difference, Sugar, what say?
All right, the farm difference right now is the red team is leading with 2k gold, sorry, 1k gold, and a gank is forming. Jenny, back to you.
Well, the gank is forming and Carry seems trying to escape. Look at that, Granger taking out the Carry easily with the help of Selena, and another kill, double kill for Granger. Chao is gonna go down as well. Go, my goodness, he could have chased that Chao, but I guess Chao used Flicker and he escaped. The tides are changing. Well, Sugar, I just changed my mind. I think Team Blue is gonna win. What about you?
Yeah, the blue team is like not solving. They are not making any mistakes at this point, but I still think Team Red has got a chance because as the game goes on to the late game, they have the damage, they have the CC, they have everything to make it work in the late game. But yeah, I still think blue team has got like an equal amount of chance. But let's see what happens, Jenny, because it's a tournament, and I've said it in each and every one of the games. It is gonna be like in tournament matches, we can expect the unexpected. So let's just see what happens. And I was talking about the goal difference, so let's get back to that. So the gold difference right now is 500 gold, and Team Blue is leading with 500 gold. And I think 500 gold is not a big difference, Jenny, but yeah, it's still a lead.
It's equal. Mhm.
Uh-huh.
It's almost
Awesome.
equal, right? Who
Why did
paused the
they
game?
pause?
Okay, maybe he got clicked by mistake.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it
we'll
happens, no
continue. Yeah.
worries. All right, so yeah, nothing too spectacular happening right now, but yeah, they're just taking the turret
Actually
slowly.
something did happen. Well, in the top lane, Chao tried his best to defend that lane, but he had to escape, and Team 9 took that top lane tower from Team Red, that is Pena squad. And look at that, Agaga's farming. Carry trying to escape from Lapu Lapu, but Lapu Lapu is gonna get her down maybe, but no, Carry managed to kill on Selena. GG. Granger coming in. He's gonna get a kill over there, I suppose, but no, Lolita escapes as well. Chauka trying to come in from the behind, maybe Mark Granger, but he retreats as well. Whoa, look at that. Well, Carrie manages to get Selena. I thought maybe Lapu was gonna take her down at that time. They're playing really good, I have to say. The marking is really good. They're marking Carrie, and that Chow, I have to say, the way he was zoning out that you know, that Granger from the behind, he comes and scares him up, forcing them to retreat, not chasing, you know, not letting that Granger to go and chase. Well, look at that in the top lane. Vale's, I guess Vale is gonna give Thermal's ulti, and there you go, but he escapes. Look at Lapu Lapu's HP, Sugar.
Yeah, it's a really intense match. A lot of people running out, like running away with low HP. But the thing you mentioned, Jenny, like Lapu Lapu almost got the carry, but she has the killing spree. That's why when she took down that Selena, she got like a help return from it, and that's how she kind of escaped. But Lapu Lapu did an amazing job in taking the, like, singling out the carry, and the Joe is just doing his objectives. He's killing anyone who he finds alone, and that is like, that's how you should play a Joe. What, don't you think so, Jenny?
Yep, that was good. He took that Selena out, and they actually can take a gang over there. And now look at that, Carry gonna take the kill over Jawhead, but he had flicker and he is going away. Yuchang coming in for backup as well. Right now, Carry can take a triple kill. Come on, Carry, go get him. Anti-Grill is down. He's gonna go for another kill, I suppose. Jawhead is down as well. Dragon secures the kill. Dragon needs to retreat. He's gonna go down by Granger, and Selena manages to get a kill. But look at that, Granger. He turned the gang into their favor, and look at that. It's Lord time. If Chao goes down, it's just Lord time for Team 9 What say, Sugar?
It was
guess
Lord
not.
time for them,
Yeah.
but they kind of messed up by chasing the Lolita and the Veil. That's like a unwritten rule. You don't chase a Veil if you're alone, because you know he's got that CC, he's got that huge burst that you can't even see coming. So yeah, that was a really bad decision. It was a rash decision, in fact. But what else can I say about it? So it was gonna be an easy Lord for Team 9, but they messed up on that part, and now everyone from Team Pena squad is back. So no Lord for Team Blue, I guess.
Yeah, you know what? I actually thought that Gary was gonna take down everyone there, but I did not even, to be honest, I did not even notice what happened, because I thought Gary was gonna take a triple kill or even a maniac over there, and they're gonna go for the Lord and end. But something happened. I didn't even realize what happened.
Yeah, what I saw, like my speculation on that gank was that Gary was a bit up front, so she got like damaged by that Granger's stray skills, and as well as that Lapu. And Cho is here trying to take down that Granger, but can he do it? No, he can't. A cheeky escape from Granger, but I gotta say, the Jawhead is like supporting their mid lane so well. Like you see, Granger was almost a goner, but the Jawhead comes on and he just saves him. So that is an amazing piece of gameplay from Jawhead, I would say. He's doing his work as the offlaner as well as he's supporting the mid lane. So good gameplay from Jawhead, Jenny. Don't you think so? 3-2-3.
Yes.
Good KDA as well.
Definitely, definitely. I think. Oh, look at that. Seems like Tigreal is gonna go down, and there you go. Their tank is down. This is gang time. Come on, go in, or maybe take the Lord. Do something right now. This is your time, Team Red, and they are going for the Lord. Jawhead, neither Jawhead nor the MN seems to be coming in. Chow going in for a kill. Selena is down. What a Chow over here. And this is gonna be easy. Lord for Team Pena squad. Look at this sugar daddy. Look at this. We put our bets on 9 bag, and look at how Pena squad is playing, man.
Yeah, I told you right. Like the more late the game goes into, the more chances Pena Squad have of winning because they have got that Yuzong, they have got that carry, they have got that Cho and Vale as well. Like slowly, it's gonna turn into a one-hit team. Like everyone's gonna one-shot everyone from the other team. So yeah, it's not looking too good for 9backs at this point. They're just kind of trying to hold out, and it's the first Lord, so I think they'll be able to defend it without any issues, I would say. So let's see what happens, Jenny. What do you think?
Yeah, but I guess it is the enhanced Lord, right? And we'll see what happens though. But it is the enhanced Lord, and they have Granger, and yes, they took down the Lord, but seems like, oh no, Selena did escape, but no, Lolita manages to get the Selena down. GGLT tried, the Tigreal really tried, but didn't happen. Tigreal is gonna go down, no doubt. Oh, he had an immortality, but that's not gonna save him. And Chow manages to get another kill over Tigreal. They are coming in. They are pushing that mid lane. I guess the inhibitor is gonna go down, and oh, it was almost down. Wait, but no minions, and they are overextending. This might end up dirty, but Carry manages to get that kill over Lapu Lapu. GG damage. Oh, look at that Granger running for his life, and he escaped also with a kill over Vale, and this is game over. GG Pena squad. Look at that sugar daddy. I told you, despite the draft, if the rotation, if the gameplay is good, they're gonna win this. And look, here you go, the victory.
It was an amazing gameplay from Pena Squad. Like they were behind, but bro, in one swoop, they just turned the tides on 9back, and that was a treat to watch. Like 9back was making so many mistakes. They were making so many bad ganks in later on that just kind of weighed them down. Even though the Granger played really well, but Pena Squad comes in, exploits their mistakes, and wins the game, Jenny. Like I would say this is an example of that draft are not always the bigger picture. Like if you, even if you have a bad draft, you can utilize it and turn it to your favor. So that was some good gameplay from Pena Squad.
I agree, and we witnessed it. Well, they played really well, I have to say, especially Chow, Jawhead, the offlaners. They did a good job trying to mark out the enemy's hypers. Well, this was an interesting match, definitely interesting match, guys. Let's get some few more shares for this match. And well, this was me, your caster Jenny, and my co-caster Sugar Daddy, and we'll be back with another match. Till then, stay tuned and see ya.
Take care, guys. Bye bye.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Spicy Jade Cup. We are here today on day 4. I'm your lead caster for
Your
today,
team
Swag
is
King,
banning.
joined by the amazing Crunchy, my co-caster.
Hello everyone, and this is the co-caster Crunchy. Thank you Swag for introducing me, and this match shall be between Dear X Baby and
Your
Sour Venom.
team is
You can
banning.
see Dear X Baby on the blue side banning out that Paquito, and you can see Sour Venom on the other hand banning out that Aldous. As always, I do think that Aldous is a questionable ban. However, I shall stick to the decisions of the teams in the end. I do feel
Your
that
team
in
is
some
banning.
situations an Aldous ban could work out, especially when you're running maybe a Diggy feeder strat or something like that. Swag, what about the Jawhead ban? How is that? Why did they ban out the Jawhead? Do you feel?
I feel like Jawhead is a solid roamer because he can play really aggressive, mess up your jungler's farm, really delay them. So maybe because of that reason, they are banning the Jawhead because it is a really troublesome hero, to be honest.
Oh, but I did say Diggy feeder, but I did not expect them to ban out the Diggy. I don't. In this situation, I'm not really sure what they intended from that Aldous ban.
Your team
Look at
is
that, they opened the Matilda and the blue side, that is Dear X Baby, locks it right in. That is not looking too good for the red team. But oh, this seems to be a support draft. Angela being shown by the side of Sour Venom and also Irritial.
Irithel.
They be trying to pull off a synergy? But no, it's the Louis that's locked in. Swag,
4.
do tell me
I'm your
what
lead
is
caster
so
for
special
today,
about
Swag
Louis. I've
King.
not played her that much.
I'm not really sure. She is really good in team fights. She does give out a lot of damage, a lot of crowd control, that can potentially lead to really strong combos. But as of right now, I feel like the Angela pick would have been a lot better because it is support meta. Supports are really strong right now, especially Angela and Rafaela. And Angela is actually being banned even in some cases. So
Your team is
yeah,
banning.
I think Luai maybe they're taking it for the team fight potential.
Your team is
But
banning.
on the blue side, they got the Chango and that Esme. Triple shield, all heroes have that shield.
Definitely, that's correct. But honestly, I feel that if they had locked in the Angela, then the Esmeralda would have been a big problem. I think they'd realize that since they didn't have the Esmeralda player to deny the Esma pick from the blue side, they decided to just go for a Louis, go for a safe
Your
pick rather than
team
going
is
for Angela and
banning.
potentially getting countered. Do you think that's the case?
Maybe, actually, maybe that is true. But the Irithel pick though,
Yeah,
maybe they'd have a really good Irithel player. Maybe they have a one-trick Irithel who is a godly Irithel, can one-shot anyone in the late game. Maybe something like that. But they did lock in the Yuzhong as well. Really
true.
strong offlaner, really solid. Good in
Natalia and Uranus bans. The side of red team, I do understand why they banned out the Natalia. They're scared of her three-shot potential. Like, just whoop, go in with the passive, go in with the ult, and if one person's already dead. And the Uranus ban again, very good bans from both sides. And the
Yeah, that's true.
Tigreal, I think the Diggy ban was so that they could pick the Tigreal because I have definitely
Definitely.
seen when a Diggy is on the enemy team and you pick a Tigreal, the ult is basically useless.
But they have so much team fight potential. I mean, look at that Tigreal, that Luai. It's like just a crowd control, a CC festival. When you have that Tigreal and that Luai, it's just gonna be reaction after reaction if that one Tigreal gets a solid ulti.
And as we can see, DRX Baby has gone for the Fanny. Fanny is,
Oh, they have taken the Fanny.
yeah,
Is
the
this the
Fanny.
first time in this tournament we're seeing the Fanny?
I think so. This is the first match that we have been seeing a Fanny.
Wow, that's interesting. Interesting to see. But yeah, we'll see maybe some godly cabling over here.
Definitely. But what I feel is why pick a Fanny versus a Tigreal? Isn't he a potential Fanny counter as long as he
For
aims
sure.
his skill to well enough?
Yeah, he is a really good counter for Fanny. Once she gets caught up in that
I,
second skill, it's done. It's over. You can't do anything.
True. That may highlight the lack of a proper hyper from the side of DRX Baby, or maybe it highlights how confident they are in their Fanny. Like, if you pick a Fanny into Tigreal into any of her counters, in fact, I think you have to either be a godlike Fanny or you have to be someone who just doesn't care about the match.
Yeah, it's either one. There is no middle ground for it. There is no middle ground for picking the Fanny pick.
Yeah, true. And as we're going into the game, I do see the heavy magic damage coming from the side of their ex baby. Like, look at them. They've got Bane, they've got Esmeralda, they've got Changu, they've got Matilda. Like, imagine if the red team builds like Sour Venom builds an Athena shield. Imagine how much damage that will be cutting out from their ex baby.
That's for sure. That is for sure. But then again, the core, the main damage dealer, is physical based. So we'll have to see. Maybe that will open up some room for Fanny to do some more damage.
Yes, that's definitely true. What you said. And you can see that they just don't want that Fanny's buff to be invaded or contested by the red team. So they do have that Matilda. I feel that this was the main reason why they picked Matilda, to make sure that the Fanny gets her buff. What do you think about the Matilda pick?
Yeah, for sure, definitely, because that Matilda really strong in the early game, right? Kind of like anti-invade. And look at this Fanny. They're actually going for the enemy red buff because I think they know that Aerithel's farming speed is really slow. Oh no, Fanny's going to camp that red buff and maybe wait for Aerithel to get here and potentially ambush her.
Oh, but she saw that the Fanny was probably seen on the map since the minions were just passing by. So Ethel is not really going for her red buff, and instead Fanny is going for the contest. And you can see that there's something
is
big.
And she gets the red buff and will most probably get out of there safe and sound. Tigreal flickering in with the second skill, but unfortunately there is no follow-up for that. And Tigreal most probably will get killed off over here. Maybe Luoi being the next target, but Luoi surviving with very, very good positioning. And I think Fanny ran out of the energy, so she couldn't really finish off the Luoi. Ooh, very well played by Kagura, finishing off that Chengo in the mid lane using that execute.
That was a spicy team fight. I didn't expect a Fanny to be taken out so a Fanny to be taken out so early in the game, especially if like Tigreal, he went into deep. He knew that he didn't have the ultimate, he didn't have the chain CC combo to finish off Fanny. I don't know why he went. It was a good flicker, and that could have been a potentially good play, but no one was really ready to follow up.
No one was really there. If Luoi was there, I think it would have been a double kill, right? Two of them could have been gone if Luoi could have gotten a reaction over there. But there was no one. She was way too far away. But look at the damage from Luoi though. It is actually insane. One reaction drains away so much HP from that Matilda. But then again, they will secure the turtle. Wow. So far they're getting those objectives down, playing really well. Ahead in gold as well.
Indeed, like it's almost like the red side is just not contesting anything. Like that was a completely uncontested turtle. They didn't even contest their own red buff the moment they saw the Fanny over there.
Yeah, that's for sure. The Yuzhong did go in, but Fanny. Oh, and over here we can see the Matilda going in with that ulti on the Kagura. Kagura also ultis, but Fanny secures the kill on the Kagura, and Chango manages to finish off the Luoi. A very, very textbook gank by
and then you can see
a very textbook gank by them, by Dear X Baby. Very, very, very well played over there, right? Fanny finishing off that Luoi, and the Fanny finishing off the Kagura. So yeah, it was very clean, to be honest, Crunchy.
Yeah, that was definitely very clean. Like you could have seen the teamwork from the side of DRX Baby. Like you could see while the Fanny was dealing the damage, her team was definitely doing their jobs. The Chango was using her ult from long range, and the Pain was going in, getting those ults, getting that one shot S2 onto skill 2 onto the enemy. Like that was definitely a good team fight, and you can see that the bot lane there seems to be some kind of contact.
Chango is just basic attacking this Kagura at this point. Luoi is there, and I think it will be a disengage from both teams so far. Crunchy.
Yeah, but that Kagura was just poking that Bane out so well, just going for the umbrella, here, there, and
Matilda going in with the ulti on the Luoi. Fanny going in with her second skill, finishes off the Luoi, going in on the Tigreal. Ulti's the Aerithel actually. Tigreal is over here, second skill. Ooh, Fanny gets out of that ulti. Bane goes in with the ulti, and Fanny has to recall because of the no energy. And so far, that's I believe 1-for-1 trade. So it was sort of a tie from both teams. But then again, Fanny is getting those sweet kills, sitting at a very nice KDA so far. Crunchy.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Like this Fanny hasn't even died once. Usually, if a Fanny dies in the start, it's probably over for them since the Fanny loses her blue buff, loses her pressure. But this Fanny is just playing so well. Like she's already got 2 kills, 2 assists. Like those 2
Oh,
assists.
and look at the damage from the Luoi reaction, and Kagura goes in and finishes off that Bane in the top lane. We saw that the Esmeralda finished off the Yuzhong as well, so a very nice gank from both teams. It was a 1-for-1 trade. Ooh, but the Luoi was in a very bad position. This Fanny took care of the Luoi. Irithel going in with some damage. Shango gets that ulti over, dealing quite a lot of damage, and that Fanny is just going after the Tigreal but cannot finish him off because it's a Tigreal, right? And Fanny does not have any energy. And I think it will most probably be a disengage from both teams. Crunchy.
Like, look at this Fanny, man. Like, I think now we know why that Fanny was picked into the Tigreal. Like, she doesn't care that she's being countered. She doesn't care that the enemy is a strong comp versus her. She's just slicing through all of them. Like, seriously,
And
this
I
is
feel
some.
like Fanny is just completely making the Luoi useless, because no matter where Luoi stands, and a mega kill from the Fanny as well, ganks the top lane and gets the Yuzhong, Tigreal surviving with a little bit of HP. But Crunchy, as I was saying, the Fanny just completely counters the Luoi. She cannot find a good positioning no matter where she is, just because of that Fanny. And that Fanny is just focusing down the Luoi every single time. Every single time that Fanny is going for Luoi first. So I think it's a very, very good move. Crunchy.
Yes, that's definitely true. That Lu Yi is just free food for a Fanny. Just a punching bag. Like, she's just standing there waiting for the Fanny to swoop in and just slice her up.
Then
Like,
here we go.
there
Maybe
is no
potentially
way.
again. No, but the Luoi goes behind the tower and the Fanny has to disengage. Look at that. Fanny's going in again on the Luoi, but has to back out. Got the reaction by the Luoi. But Fanny will get out over here, going after the Yuzhong maybe. She is out of energy though. Really low energy. Is the Fanny gonna... Are we gonna see... Ooh, Fanny has been shut down by the Yuzhong with his passive. Bane giving out the ulti, but wow. That was a 1-for-0 trade in favor of Sour Venom. They did get the shutdown on the Fanny. Ooh, and we can see that the fight is still going on over here. Mathilda tried to go in, and I think it will most probably be a disengage from both teams over here. They tried to do it a trade. They tried to get another hero to trade because of the Fanny dying, but they could not get a kill there. And Yuzhong will recall back into the base. 1-for-0 trade again in favor of Sour Venom. They got the shutdown on the Fanny. Crunchy.
But definitely you can see that they did take the bot turret. I think that it wasn't so in favor of Sour Venom. Of course, they got the enemy hyper carry, they got the enemy jungler, but the Fanny, you can see her blue buff resetted. She's already back with another blue buff, and she's probably ready to roll in the top lane. She can see that Lu Yi a bit extended, but of course, nothing really pops off over there because she did have that. I think she used the flicker. Yeah, she had the flicker. She used the flicker. This Lu Yi is just scared of this Fanny. She knows in how much trouble she is. But Swag, what do you think about what is Tigreal doing? Isn't he supposed to be the answer to Fanny right now?
Oh wow, look at that damage from Mathilda for sure, but I think the Fanny is just too fast over here, you know? This Fanny's cabling is really good. The Tigreal is not being able to keep up, but did you just see the damage from that Mathilda on the Kagura? Just completely bursted her down.
For sure, like she was already chasing her down from the side of the river and it just didn't allow her to get an escape easily, didn't allow her to live, just went for her and got the kill. It's insane how dominant Matilda is. Do you think that they should have banned it out instead of Aldous?
For sure, instead of Aldous, it should have been Mathilda. She is really strong in the early game, can give out a lot of pressure, can give out a lot of damage. And it's just insane, you know, and paired up with that Chango, you know, they're so mobile, especially with that Mathilda. Chango already having so much speed up and Mathilda boosting that up even more with her second skill dash, you know. So it's a really good pick.
True, true. I was really questioning the Matilda pick actually because think about it. The Fanny does not really need a Matilda in her team. She already has like infinite amount of dashes as long as her energy is up.
True. I
But
think Angela pick would have been also really good for the Fanny, but this Matilda, hey, they're showing us our Matilda pick wasn't bad. We are doing it, you know.
yes, true, true. Like the Matilda has been a good pick by herself. Like she's not really helping her team as much as a normal Matilda would be. But goddamn, like it's been really hectic for the blue red team to catch up with
Ooh,
O.
Tigreal flickering in with that ulti over there, but Purify popped off by the Matilda, and she manages to get out. Wow, Tigreal's ulti just completely got wasted. Crunchy.
But it's a good thing that Tigreal himself didn't get wasted because sure, an ult shall come back, but if he dies, then what's the point? Like his team won't
Yeah,
have
that's
any
true.
cover,
He did use the flicker as well, though.
and you
That
can
2 minute
see
cooldown.
how
Ooh,
you can
Matilda. Ooh, did a lot of damage on the Aerithel, but Fanny comes and finishes it off and gets a double kill. Wow. Matilda was a sacrificial pawn for that Fanny to get the double kill.
true should have.
Oh, and Fanny going in for some more. Wow. Wow, what a combo by this Fanny. This Fanny is going crazy right now, showing us some godly level cabling over here and some really nice follow-up by the Chango, giving out some additional damage. Very well played. Very well played. Crunchy.
That honestly felt like a maniac over there.
It
It
did. I thought it was going to be Maniac, but the Chango got 1 kill and it was a killing spree.
yeah, true, true. Because the kill reset cooldown is a bit short nowadays. I don't know. And I can see how much the red side, like Sour Venom, has been pushed into their base so hard. They're not able to contest the red buff. They're not able to contest their blue buff. They're just staying in the base, waiting for something to happen. Maybe waiting for the Lord fight to be contested by the blue team.
That is true. That is true. So far, they do have the Aerithel for the late game. Does a lot of damage. Also has the Yuzhong. But then again, TRX Baby also has that Bane. Bane is pretty strong in the late game. Ooh, and this Matilda's going in maybe with an ulti. Goes in. Fanny still in the tower. Gets a kill and manages to get out of there. Yuzhong activating his dragon but couldn't really use it that well. Tigreal gets his ulti done, but cannot find any kills over there. That ulti was, I feel like, way too late with no follow-up whatsoever. So far, it's a 1-for-1 trade though out of that team fight.
Yes, definitely. And what I saw that the Fanny was definitely feeling too overextended. It felt like she had overstayed her welcome. But in the end, she managed to cable out. Like this Fanny is amazing. Like normally, if Fanny would have just died in that situation, but that after that turret dive and everything.
sure.
But oh, we see some connection there at the backline.
But Fanny, I think, will maybe go for the Aerithel. But look at the damage from Aerithel. Oh my god. But Fanny has to get out of there and most probably will just kill some jungle creeps, get her energy back and go back in. But did you see the damage from Aerithel? That was quite a decent bit of damage over there.
Definitely so. Like Fanny, she saw that and she was also probably surprised at how much damage the Airtel was dishing out to her at this point. They definitely should have been shutting her down more than just one time in the early game.
That's for sure. Maybe the Fanny wanted... I think the Fanny wanted to kill the Aerithel over there, but kind of got shocked after the damage.
Both sides definitely seem to be going for this Lord this time around.
Yeah, maybe we will see a team fight over here. Luoi trying to do a second skill, but has to back up. Ooh, Esmeralda going in on that Luoi. Look at this, Fanny focusing the Luoi once again, and Luoi has been killed off. Aerithel trying to survive and survives. Kagura, ooh, really nice combo by the Kagura. Finishes off the Fanny, a shutdown at that. And Lord has not been secured by any of the sides. Esmeralda going in with the ulti again for the Kagura. Kagura manages to get a sneaky on that one. And we can see Matilda going in for the Tigreal. Will the Tigreal survive? He does have that immortality. And Matilda's immortality gets popped off, but Matilda will be finished off by the Yuzhong. Blaine has to flicker out, but in the backline we can see that Kagura, oh my god, gets a shutdown on the Chango and manages to escape. And Esmeralda was finished off by Yuzhong and Aerithel. What a turnaround by Sour Venom. Wow, and over here we can see that they are taking the Lord. Going for this Lord. Irithel can take this Lord fairly fast. Fanny is going back in. Ooh, but the Lord is still alive. And the Lord was secured by Sour Venom over there. Fanny has to go back. Cannot do much without the blue buff, but wow, what a comeback by
Pretty
Sour
amazing
Venom.
retry from the Eritreal, but what was more commendable was that Kagura, man, she just went for that Fanny shutdown. She landed that umbrella so precisely. Like, I
Yep.
thought, I definitely thought Kagura couldn't do that much against a Fanny. Like, she has to land her umbrella. Like, Fanny will be just zipping all around the place. How will you land an umbrella? And after that, even the stun has to be landed on her. Like, God, that Kagura just carried that entire team fight, in my honest opinion.
That's for sure. That's for sure. And what a turnaround, though. The Kagura also managed to escape with a sliver of HP against that Esmeralda and Matilda. And then the Yujong and Irithel came swooping in and finishing them off. But, ooh, look at the damage from the Irithel right now. Fanny is so low, can't even go in. Matilda taking a lot of damage, but will manage to get out of there. And Lord was killed fairly fast by Chango's ulti. Ooh, did you just see the damage from Bane?
Bane, oh no, he's farmed up a ton, and look at that. The Liu Zhong just deleted from the
The
space of
kill
the
was
earth. Like,
secured by Chango, but that damage from the Bane. Oh my
yeah,
god, that
for
shocked
sure,
me.
for sure. Like, Bane is such a threat nowadays.
Oh,
Like,
and Kagura was killed off by the Fanny. Fanny finally got some revenge on that Kagura in the bot lane.
yeah, that's true, that's true. Like, the Kagura has been shutting down that Fanny. She got the shutdown on the Chango as well. And I feel that now that the Kagura is down, feel that the blue side, like Dear X Baby, can definitely make something happen. They can probably make connection, make a team fight happen at this point. The HL is taking a blue buff. I think they know it, but the Fanny is also waiting for a blue buff. Fanny without the blue buff is pretty useless as a hero. I don't really know why they didn't go for the invade. I think it was the Matilda. Like, they definitely should have banned out that Matilda. I know I'm focusing a lot on it, but seriously, like, that Matilda has been such a problem for Sour Venom this entire game. I have no idea why they didn't choose to ban it. What do you think, Saki? Why do you think that they didn't ban out the Matilda? Like, at this point, they're probably regretting their choice.
For sure. Maybe they thought that they could maybe counter the Matilda, or maybe they didn't know that about DRX Baby's Matilda and how they can really utilize it very well. But either way, they thought they could probably counter it. But I think what they didn't expect was the Fanny pick. Maybe that
True.
caught them off guard.
Yes, definitely. Like, Fanny is such a surprise pick. Like, if she's picked at the end and you have no counters, you're basically lost the early
Mhm.
game at the very least.
And that's what happened this game. There is no solid counter for Fanny.
Indeed, but I feel that Tigreal can be a solid counter, but the Tigreal isn't showing that much skill from his side. Like, you need to be able to land that skill 2 onto the Fanny, and it's not that hard. Like, you compare it to a Kagura umbrella. The Kagura is landing the umbrellas, getting that Fanny, but what is Tigreal doing?
Not really sure what he's doing. He's not getting those, godly 5-man ultis like a Tigreal should either. We are seeing that a lot of the enemies are managing to purify out of that Tigreal ulti. So Tigreal, you have to step your game up because this Irithel is packing a punch right now in the late game. Crunchy, what do you think?
I mean, they went all the way to ban that Diggy out for the Tigreal, but he's still not really making such a difference for his side. Like, it's not really been too well. It's not really been a great game from his side.
Wow,
You
look
can
at
see
the
that.
Kagura damage. Did you see that? 30% HP from one umbrella. Wasn't even an ulti.
Yeah, for sure. Like, that Lightning Trunkin, I feel, plays a huge role in that combination that the Lightning Trunkin has with the Clock of Destiny. Like, you can see that she's already also got her Divine Blade. There's no way this Kagura won't be one comboing anybody at this point. They'd better be careful. The bush is their worst enemy, and you can see again that Matilda just tried to scout the bush, and already half her HP almost gone. Ooh, some connection, and nothing really.
Okay. Both sides actually decided to disengage on that.
And
So
you
over here, this Irithel is going for the red buff, and she will secure it. But things are looking a bit weird in the Lord Pit. No one is really going for it, and Sour Venom is kind of backed up. Tigreal not really giving the vision needed in this area.
True, like this Tigreal definitely needs to pull up if his side wants to win the game. Like you can see, he's not even on the front line.
Wow, look at the damage from Mathilda. Oh my god. That was unexpected. Wow, so much damage from this Mathilda. Getting this Kagura to like what? 20% HP, 25% HP, 30%? And the Chango just finishing her off with the ulti. I don't think the Kagura expected that kind of damage from Mathilda. Wow, and she doesn't even have that many items, just an Ice Queen wand and a Genius wand. That's about it, nothing else. And the Lord has been secured by Deuce X-Baby. The Yujong going in on that Bane, but in the backline we can see that this Mathilda and this I feel this Esmeralda and Mathilda is going after the Irithel and finishing that poor Irithel off. No one to protect the Irithel. The Tigreal and his team were focusing the other enemies who were low like Bane, but forgot to focus protect and focus on their main damage dealer in this late game, which is Irithel. And Irithel was finished off, caught up by this Esmeralda and this Mathilda. And I think with that, the game is almost coming to an end. Lord is heading in. Crunchy.
I feel that the side of Sour Venom had the main problem for Sour Venom was that they didn't have a tank at all.
That's for sure. Oh, and this Mathilda going in on that Yujong. Yujong's third skill gets the knock up. Oh, pops off the Mathilda's immortality, but Yujong with a little bit of HP and finished off by the Chang'e. And with that, it is game. Blue side winning this match. Congratulations, Juicix babies. And better luck next time, Sour Venom. But very well played from both teams. Crunchy, your thoughts?
I think that how well this Fanny played all throughout this game also was a deciding factor in how the match turned out. But because you can see that she got most of the early kills, and the Esmeralda and the Changu, they're not really that great in the early game, but the Fanny's dominance early allowed them to really pop off in the late. Even that Bane, like Fanny and Matilda, along with 3 late gamers, really carries the game, man. But also I feel that a major portion of it was Sour Venom not really having a good tank. Like Tigreal, man, like he was letting his team frontline that Kagura got picked off right towards the end because he wasn't even there to protect her or anything of the sort.
Yeah, I think the last team fight was the deciding factor for sure. The Tigreal was way too far ahead. Maybe focusing on the Bane. The Yujong and that Tigreal was focusing the Bane. They completely left that Irithel wide open, and Esmeralda and Mathilda just bullied her to death, you know? So very
True.
unfortunate. But it was a good game. It was a good game.
It was definitely a good game. Both sides had their opportunities. I saw those amazing umbrellas from Kagura. Really GG to her. I can't imagine getting a Kagura umbrella onto a Fanny. That's just insane.
For sure. And with that, guys, I think this match is over. But stay tuned. More matches are coming right up.
with me, Cynic, and my co-caster, Island.
Hey guys, and there goes Skate with that scary.
Yeah, definitely gonna
Your
read.
team is banning.
He just always keeps calling me Skate. I don't know for what reason.
Why not? It sounds like a fun time. Sounds like a fun time. Just picture you hiding in your very cold cave. There we go. So we've got Ping Pong on the left for the blue team,
is banning.
and we have Asterisk on the right for the red team. First ban going out to Ping Pong. They've banned the Paquito, a fantastic ban. Now Yi response from Asterisk there. What do you think about those first bans?
Beautiful first bans coming in from
Your
both the
team is
teams, and
banned.
there goes down Selena, the NPL favorite Selena, always first banned.
She has that potential to turn a game into their team's favour at any point. So it's a very, very good ban to be putting out there from Ping Pong.
I absolutely agree. Okay, a Claude ban. Alright, I personally feel like that's kind of dicey since he received a huge nerf recently.
I agree, but it's a very specific ban. They must be looking at something that could easily be countered by the Claude. Maybe they're hyper themselves. First pick for Ping Pong went out to Jawhead. Such a flexible pick. It's a really safe early pick because you can put him pretty much anywhere on the map if you need to.
I totally agree, and there goes in the ßąßY as the first pick for the side of Asterisk, and they actually secured it right at the moment when they banned the Claude with a Kufra as the answer for that Jawhead of Ping Pong.
Absolutely. Now we've seen Kufra played absolutely phenomenally so far in this tournament. Those knockbacks under tower, the stuns into wall. I have to say, my normal favourite tank has to be Tigreal for the sets he can achieve, but the quality of Kufra players we're seeing here during this tournament is making me think maybe I need to be playing him a bit more than I do.
Yeah, I totally agree. One good
Your
Kufra
team
can
is
the
picking.
flow of the game at any given point
Absolutely.
with a beautiful Tyrant's Raid. And there goes down Cho and a Mincithar. Okay, this is the first Mincy we're seeing for this game.
Yeah, it is, but the thing is, Mincitar is again quite a flexible pick. He can be played fighter, he can be played as a roaming tank. Now him with the set of rapid boots coming at you can be quite intimidating, and it's a really, really good pick that will stop Kufra from using his first ability within an area.
Your
And
team
again, the
is
Yuzong
banning.
won't be able to dash within his ultimate as well. That's a really good good utility pick.
Totally agree. You know, all the three heroes of Ping Pong, they are flexible. They can be played as a fighter as well as a tank. But one thing's for sure, that if that Jawhead and Cho are going in the side lanes, then things will be really difficult
Your
for Team
team is
Asterisk.
banning.
Yeah, agreed. Now, what are you thinking in terms of mages for Ping Pong? I'm thinking we might see that Chang'o pick. Now, it would be a beautiful sort of complement to the fighter makeup of the team so far. We've got the Veil ban there from Asterisk. And also, let's see what Ping Pong will answer with.
Your
Right.
team is picking.
Okay.
That's quite an interesting ban, actually. What do you think that we're going to see on the side of Ping Pong here for a mage?
Chango is in the bucket. They can play Alice support as well. If they pick Chango, then that's another utility pick, you know. She can go in the side lane, she can stick to the mid lane, and she can
Absolutely.
just delete that ßąßY in his ultimate using her meteor shot.
Absolutely. I think that it's got to be the Chang'o pick here, because whilst Ping Pong do have the three fighters engaged, it's all well and good. They're lacking that burst damage. Although there we go, there we see the Matilda support, and in addition that Benedetta jungle, despite her recent nerf, she is still very viable.
Totally agreed with you. Plus the mobility she provides with her second skill. You can just dash around with Matilda without even worrying about anything. You can just dive in, and if there's a Matilda near you, you know that you've got one escape, no matter what.
Absolutely. We're going to see Leomord here. We are. Now that pick makes me excited. I know we've got a Nana there. I know it's a lot of utility, but that pick of Leomord makes me excited. We have seen some phenomenal plays from Leomord so far in the tournament.
Agreed. But I think so. The King's calling by that Minnesota is going to be the game changer during the team fights because Leomord won't be able to use his dash if he's caught out in the ultimate of Mincetar.
You're absolutely right. That is why Mincetar is such an underrated pick. I feel like what they've done is they've taken the hero that will actually, in actual fact, counter a lot of what they put out. So it can counter the Benedetta, it can counter the Cho, it can counter the Matilda's second ability, for example. And Mincetar said, "Oh, no, I'm not going to give you guys the chance to take this. I'm going to stop you here in your tracks."
Exactly. So, in my opinion, I guess I'll be placing my bets on Team Blue this game. What about you?
Now, let's see if Benedetta's just going to hold off from buying their jungle item until they have cleared that midway. Very, very smart thing to do.
Yeah, unlike the Benedetta last night.
Absolutely, that Benedetta last night definitely missed a trick. Benedetta here looked to be going in to take a little bit of chunk out of the Zarsk in the first instance, but Kufra just straight in there with the bouncing ball, stopped them from dashing back, and in fact, Blue team lost that first wave trade at mid lane because of the Kufra. Can't believe we saw that. And the Mincetar manages to land a hook, and Matilda's following up with some damage. ßąßY is going to be able to walk away though. Look at the slows from his spawn. Absolutely amazing. Matilda forced to retreat already. Another big Kufra step in there. First blood goes to the Cho in the mid lane. Very well played. Fantastic roam up there from Cho.
Yeah, that was a beautiful rotation coming from him from the bot lane to the mid lane. And I guess Nana and Cho matchup, that will be the big problem coming for the team Asterisk. That Cho will rotate way faster than that Nana.
Absolutely. But when we're looking at that late game composition where they're looking for the team fights, I feel like the Nana comes in a lot more handy than a Cho does.
Yeah, that's true, but we'll have to see what if Team Ping Pong don't want to take it to the late game.
Look at this. We have Team Ping Pong looking to get things happening around the turtle, setting up for that, so they're going to make it easy for themselves. Kufra flickers out, but he's followed down by that Benedetta, and that was an unanswered kill there. Look, Benedetta is going for getting down Nana's passive, doesn't quite make it this time. Now let's have a look in the mid lane. There's Leomord's ultimate in. It looks to me as if Mincetar is going to catch out that Zarsk, and he does. Good kill there, nice and clean. I think the Ping Pong were looking to set up around Turtle, and now maybe they've waited just a little bit too long. It can now come back to being contested.
Yeah, that can be possible, but I feel like Leomord was going for his.
Look at this in the top lane. Oh my gosh, there we go. Jawhead managed to get the knock up under tower, followed by the ultimate into the Yuzong, and absolutely took him out clean.
I totally agree, and there goes down Kufra in the mid lane, falling to the damage coming in from that Benedetta as well as Matilda combined.
Absolutely. Look at that. That Zarsk ultimate spawn does a fantastic job of zoning because, oh no, the Zarsk's been caught. It's now been stunned and he cannot escape. It looks like it's going to go down. He does. Matilda gets kill credit in the mid lane. Look at that play. That is that Mincetar ultimate that we all know and love. Gives him amazing sustain.
Yeah, plus the hooks. His hooks, they're totally on point. His hook two times Zarsk already.
They really are. Now, what I'm seeing is a high pick rate for Selena, but a lot of the time, unfortunately, they're not managing to secure that that hit, that accuracy on their arrows. Killing spree up there in the top lane for the Benedetta in combination with the Jawhead. Look at that. Yuzong is absolutely being bullied out of his lane. He was pushed back by the Jawhead, got that first kill of him under the tower. But have a look in the mid lane. Look at this. Mincetar ultimate pulling the Leomord back in. Leomord is forced to delay any of his damage skills. And look at that. Kufra's pushed back as well. Mincetar doing so much sustain here. And look again. Oh my god, Matilda in with an ultimate. Kufra has gone down as well. Although Mincetar has fallen. Look at that sweeping cleanup from the Benedetta. I think they're going to end up pursuing that in the top lane as well. I cannot believe the way that fight turned out. 4 kills in the favor of Ping Pong and only 1 in response for Asterisk. I can't believe that. What do you think of that team play? I think it was really good.
That was beautiful, literally phenomenal. And there goes down Kufra in the mid lane.
And look at that instant follow-up from Leomord, but he can't really do anything inside of Mincetar's ultimate zone. However, the Matilda falls down. There's nothing the Matilda could do to get out of there. I don't feel at all.
Yeah, she was actually down for that. And you know, you mentioned that it was 4-for-1 trade. It was actually a 5-for-1 trade. Leomord was respawned after being dead first in that team fight.
That shows some serious positional awareness, and the turtle actually gets stolen by Benedetta. I did not picture that part happening. I figured she'd come in and get some kills, but look at that Matilda ultimate double stun achieved. Now is Zask that is in trouble, but he's been caught by the Jawhead, and the triple kill there for Luminaire of Team Ping Pong. I cannot believe that. Beautiful play there by Jawhead. Well done.
Their teamwork is just next level, not even kidding. The way they're putting in their combination.
Look at that, even through the first ability of Leomord, Mincetar does not flinch. Come here, I'm pulling you in. Look at the chunk out damage. Amazing.
This guy, he might have won the game for his team already with those hooks.
With those hooks, indeed. This is what I'm saying. We've seen Selena being picked a lot, but the accuracy on her stuns just hasn't been sort of up to par for the most part. But Mincetar, he is playing amazing. Look at this. He's saying, oh, don't worry, I'll dive, I'll tank the tower. And he did that so like, accurately. He knew exactly how many hits he could take. That's why he used his ultimate. Not because he was going to catch the enemy in it, just so that he can move across the turret that little bit quicker to not take the extra hit and die. That is so calculated.
And Leomord goes down in that jungle by the damage coming in from Matilda, circling Eagle as well as Jawhead, and Zas will go down as well by the hands of Benedetta. No, Jawhead will be the one finishing that off with Yuzhong running in the last bar of HP.
And oh my god, that Mincetar, his hooks again manages to catch the Kufra from across under the turret, and Matilda following up here is going to land the stun. No, stopped by the bouncing ball of Kufra. That's the ultimate there used by Nana, and the throw from Jawhead as well. Nana's definitely in trouble. They get taken down there by the Jawhead. Now it looks like they're going to have to disengage, although Mincetar says, I've still got more hooks to come. Just step to me, I'm telling you.
The way they're putting in the combination and the communication between the players, you know, diving and then getting low and then switching to another person, taking the tower damage, that's just phenomenal.
Look at this. Cho says, I can see your spawn, but it's not changing anything. Oh my god, has Mincetar been caught out though? It looks like he has. He has to use his flicker, but it looks like he will escape quite safely from that mid lane clash. Meanwhile, Benedetta managed to get Turtle completely uncontested with the aid of Matilda. This is top work play. There's the distraction of Mincetar in the mid lane that stopped Asterisk from even attempting to contest the Turtle there.
Beautiful Sunpo coming in from that show, avoiding the first skill of Kufra, and Zask will die in the mid lane by the unstoppable force of that Jawhead. He is literally unstoppable.
They're looking for another pick, and they managed to get the Leomord in the top lane. They're going to get the double kill there on Kufra. Maybe they're going to look to make this a triple. If Mincetar can land a hook, I'm seeing Benedetta absolutely eating heroes. It's snack time in the map here.
Look at the way Mincetar is zoning out that Yuzhong so that minions could take the tower.
And this is tank Mincetar. You know, your tank should be the one zoning, and that is being done perfectly. Now he's going to allow the Yuzhong to come out to his turret because he's focusing around the mid lane. Manages to get the Nana ultimate there has been used, didn't manage to catch anyone, but the big flicker ulti from Kufra, it stops the progression of Ping Pong. Maybe we can turn this fight in their favor. No, that Mincetar is doing some serious work there in the mid lane. Benedetta is now behind enemy lines. Are they going to get caught? No, the second ability through the wall. Jawhead gets the kill on the Yuzhong. I cannot believe it. This game is so fast. I'm so excited to see it. The flicker knock up from Cho. finishing off the Kufra inside the enemy base. That is a bold and confident move.
They know exactly all the strong points of their picks, and they are bullying their enemy by using everything that they've got in their pocket.
They really are. Look at that Minotaur again, saving his allies from dying. I cannot believe the coordination here. Shutdown credit there goes to the Zarsk, and I can't believe he managed to get a double kill. Look at that. Zarsk spawns are scary, guys. Let's remember that. Benedetta here looking for another pick, but the stun from Kufa, I can't believe it. Benedetta's gone down as well. This might be Asterisk coming back into the game. We will see.
Yeah, that could totally happen. Lord is open for their side, but Cho and Mathilda will be landing back in a single second. And yes, here they are. So I don't think so they'll be going for the Lord. They have already lost the inhibitor as well.
Absolutely. And did you see where Mensatar's positioning was throughout that time? He was there ready to intercept anyone coming to make a play for Lord. He is confident as hell, guys. Look at this. Mensatar's been caught, but he's put his ultimate down. And look at that shield he gains. Oh my gosh. Leomord falling like he's made of paper. I cannot believe this damage coming out from Jawhead. Double kill. Mensatar does finally fall. Shut down there. Credit goes to the Jawhead for the Zarsk. Is he going to manage to make this another kill under tower? Doesn't look like it. No, kill credit goes to the Benedetta. Shutdown gold for Kufra there at the mid lane inhibitor tower.
Ouch, I really feel like Jawhead should have gotten that kill. He would have got some HP back. Benedetta should not have stolen that one, in my opinion.
Do you know what? I don't feel like that was a steal. I'll be really honest with you. I feel like the tower damage was going to come in and finish off the Jawhead anyway. So Benedetta said, at least I'm going to secure it. That was good teamwork.
Yeah, that was, and they managed to get that mid tower as well. That
They did as
beautiful bait coming in from Minchester in that mid river, that was lovely. He actually trusted his teammates to the fullest, and he was like, all right.
Said, I'm going to come and start the Lord. Don't worry, it doesn't hurt me. Look at that double camp in the bush next to it. I think I'll manage to land anything. Big knock up actually coming from the Lord. And oh my god, Cho has gone down. That's another kill for Ping Pong. Zarska's fallen. That's a double kill for Cho. Nana's trying to do something with her ultimate. Triple kill though. Cho is going to be looking at this. Look at the speed they're moving at. Oh my gosh, Nana, you are in trouble. I think Cho's going to go for the Maniac. No! Taken by the Jawhead. I'm sure there are going to be some angry words spoken on their comms. Game, set, and match to Ping Pong. Absolutely amazing plays.
My god, that was such a beautiful match coming in from Team Ping Pong. Phenomenal team coordination. Awesome god level gameplays coming in from their side. And that stolen Maniac, that's gonna hurt that Cho.
That Cho is going to be furious at the Jawhead after that. Oh my gosh. Ping Pong and Asterisk both playing a really good game. There were some beautiful moments of coordination from Asterisk, but it doesn't feel like they could match up to the well-practiced team of Ping Pong.
Yeah, I totally agree. They surely did make play of the day's gameplays right in this match in front of us. And look at that Jawhead, 15-1-13.
Oh my gosh. Do you know what? It looks like Jawhead's MVP, but I have to say that game was firmly led by the Minsatar, in my opinion. What do you think?
Beautiful initiations coming in from Minsatar with the bait and with the map awareness. That was just beautiful. You know, if you've got a great tank, that makes it a smooth sailing. And that's exactly what happened in this match.
I absolutely agree with you there. Scared yet. I find it an absolute joy casting games like this. The action and the caliber of the players as well. You can see that map awareness, that lane control, knowing that they've got an objective to push in 10 seconds. So what are they going to do? They're going to start a team fight. They know they can win and take someone on the enemy team out of the equation, giving them the advantage around that objective before it even comes up.
Yeah, I totally agree. Plus those beautiful dives coming in from the full team. Like one of them is going in, taking the tower hits, and when he's low, he'll be just all right, time to see ya, guys. And then another person goes in with that dive. So
Absolutely.
that was just great coordination coming in from Team Ping Pong. That will be the match.
It was absolutely beautiful. It was a beautiful game. Thank you so much for joining us for this game. I'm unsure if there will be a further game played tonight, but do stay tuned. I think we may be able to get a final game organised for you guys. Please do stay tuned. My name's Cynic, and I've been one of your shoutcasters for today, along with my co-shoutcaster.
Scary Yeti, I guess.
No, you were just scared yet. Don't worry, guys. I call him Sacred Yeti. I'm going to cover him in snow and stick him in a cave. That's what we're going to do here, guys. And we love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Stay tuned for the next game.
See ya. Bye-bye.